In this video, we're gonna be filming a drift car on this $250,000 camera car.
There ain't no question. Ain't about paper, they could be in redirect. You ain't get the memo, you need to read the message. I stay saucy, finna run the boss. Dip it like a faucet. Haters get a ball. Look at me stunt. I don't do it often. Boy, I'm sick. Excuse my cough.
So override, we do a lot of specialty camera movement. It's basically exclusively what we do. So arm car, drone, gimbal, cinema robot. We've been able to do primarily a lot of car commercials. And a lot of commercial work using arm cars and drones.
What are some, like, you know, big videos, big commercials that we've probably seen that you guys were part of?
One of my favorites is the 2023 Corvette C8 Z06 launch.
Okay, yeah.
A key part in the past couple Toyota, the pitch commercials.
Yeah, dude, those are so funny.
And so we've done drone, we've done arm car on that. And those are really awesome. We've worked with the DP McGregor a couple times. And yeah, so like that, we do a lot of work with like Kia, Toyota, Chevy, GM.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen your client list, and it's like literally any brand you can imagine. You guys have.
It's hard to keep them fresh in the memory because it's frequent. But
I mean, you've given me tours of arm cars in the past, and you have, how many do you have at Override?
We have 4. So we have this, our Porsche Cayenne. Then we have a Ford Raptor, and then we're building out a 23 Tundra TRD Pro right now.
That's the one you're doing at your office at the moment. Okay.
And then we also have a Can-Am Maverick Turbo.
So like each car obviously is different for different purposes. So why did you pick like the Cayenne for this shoot today?
Because we're on the track, right? So yeah, this handles really well on track. Got sticky tires, dynamic suspension, and just corners really well like a Porsche does.
Okay, well, dude, can you give us a tour? Like, what goes into this? Because obviously we know the foundation of this, and I want to break it down because I think everyone watching this is going to be curious. Like, what are the pieces to build something like this? At the base, Porsche Cayenne. What tell us about that?
So Porsche Cayenne Turbo, about 500 horsepower. Like, you don't really need to do anything to it. Like, that's why from the beginning of arm car work, they chose the Cayenne Turbo because it's built to handle it, And so traditional arm cars are hand built, the crane's hand built. They don't really have to do much to the roof or the structure. So yeah, when we're picking, it's really about interior space, power, and handling dynamics. So inside we have a total of 5 seats. So driver up front, obviously, Damien, and then I'm boom op, and I'm in the passenger seat. Okay. So I control the crane, and then in the back right seat here we have our DP that sits with the head control here. Today we're running Movi XL with an Alexa 35. Okay. And then director usually sits right next to him right here, and we can have someone in the middle. It's a little tight, but if someone in the middle, like agency, wants to sit or client, they're there. And then if you follow me over to the back here, we have our gunner seat for our first AC, so our focus puller. And so he'll sit back here with his camera bag, and he has his own 13-inch monitor that can swing and hinge and swivel out of the way.
And all this is custom made, right? You guys fabricated all this.
And so whenever we're building an arm car, it comes as a Porsche, right? And you have to tear the whole thing apart, tear the whole bed out if we want to put a gunner seat. Our drone pilot, Bryce, is also a mechanical engineer. And so he fabricates all of our cranes, racks and support for it. So he fabricates the seat, the mounting options, the whole rack.
So it just fits.
So it fits, it's meant to fit. It's built specifically for this car and for this use case.
Okay, now before we get out and actually film with this insane camera car, let me tell you about our sponsor, Storyblocks. Storyblocks provides unlimited downloads of diverse and high-quality media for one predictable subscription cost, so you can say goodbye to expensive pay-per-clip pricing. With Storyblocks, you can easily add pre-made motion graphics like title animations, overlays, logo reveals, and more to enhance the production value of your videos. You can choose from thousands of pre-made professional templates for your favorite editing programs. And now, DaVinci Resolve templates are also available in your Storyblocks library. Templates are a great way to speed up your workflow so that you can focus on the content. Anything you download from Storyblocks is 100% royalty-free forever, with no restrictions on where you can distribute your finished projects. Content is also refreshed frequently, so you'll always look through a freshly sifted media library. And actually, we use Storyblocks to create a lot of the motion graphics templates that you see in our YouTube videos, like this title animation. And many of the sound effects and music we use in these videos also come from Storyblocks. So to get started with unlimited stock media downloads at one set price, head to storyblocks.com/Parker or click the link in the description. So pretty high production, shooting on Arris. An Arri, single Arri. You can almost point it anywhere in any lighting, and it's gonna look good. What they're doing right now, though, is it's kind of backlit. Their subject is backlit, and then they have this scrim here. It looks like it's a little bit of it's a white bounce, just to kind of fill in that negative side, and it looks really good. So they're gonna be doing a lot of stuff here just on a Steadicam with the Arri. And then once they're done with that stuff, they're gonna transfer the camera over to the override film car, get that all set up, and then we'll do some like fast-paced shots. So you're running, what are you running? Give me the rundown. I know you just gave it to this guy, and I feel kind of bad.
Don't worry,
asking again.
I've given this rundown. I like have a rehearsal.
Okay. Give me the Cliff Notes version. What are you running here?
Yeah, so this is my Steadicam rig. We're running an Arri35 camera on it, but yeah, I got a GPI Pro Cine Live rig.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to, here, talk to me like I'm 5 almost, because just kidding.
So yeah, this is a Steadicam rig.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of different brands that make Steadicam. There's a Steadicam brand, but then there's off-brand. So this is the Pro one.
Okay.
A lot of people love Pro. I love Pro. They make the best vest, in my opinion. So that everybody makes a little different. But yeah, the Steadicam, it stabilizes the camera, right? So put the vest on, put the arm on, rig up, and it keeps that camera smooth. I can walk around with it.
Yeah. You get fancy with it ever?
Get fancy with it. Oh yeah. Flip it upside down.
Doing 360s.
Do 360s. Oh yeah. Anything.
Dude, I love it.
Anywhere I can go, the camera can go.
Chris, he's the creative director at, yeah.
I feel like Michael Scott there. He's like, yeah, I got the GFC F31 here. And I'm like, hey, talk to me like I'm 5. Dumb it down, please. I shoot on an RS2 or an RS3, so like that's pretty straightforward. Yeah. Sick though. So he's running his camera. Don't quote me on that. I think that camera is maybe like 80 grand, that Arri. And that's not even including glass. I think it's just the body. That whole Steadicam setup. Yeah, I'm not sure. But let's just say that is a pricey setup. Good job, everyone. Go home.
That's it.
Yeah, that's a wrap. Good job. Good work today. I'm a very small piece of this production. I have no power over when people go home. So drifting is one thing. Drifting with an Arri Alexa mounted to the side of your vehicle, it's a new level. Can you just imagine he takes a corner and just topples off, it just rolls. I would shed a tear. I have nothing to do with this production, but I would cry for everyone else. So they're gonna move this rig over to the arm car, I think, right now. I think they got what they needed from that like back shot of the tire drifting. And once it's on the arm car, we can start shooting.
All right, so yeah, what we'll do, I think, because we'll tilt down and up 90 degrees potentially. Yeah, like if that much is dangling, that's totally cool.
So they're using these fasteners to keep the cables nice and tight. So what PJ was saying is that you don't want cables like wrapping around and getting caught in anything, and so they have to keep it nice and tight as much as they can, so that doesn't happen.
So right now we're doing a initial balance, kind of determining where it wants to live right now, and balance like every other gimbal, just all axes. And right now it's really bottom heavy. Pretty much just this axis, our pan.
I feel like such a poser. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just pretending like I'm contributing.
I can get out of the way.
No, you're good.
Do we need this for anything right here?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's just a. So if you can.
Because yeah, I think just the wheel's not enough, but I like the joust across that sends them out.
Damien, what's that, man?
This is the hub for the ear techs. Yeah, so that I have contact with the driver on an open comm.
Okay.
Yeah, so in this ear, I have James Bond comm.
Hell yeah.
And then I have over on this side, and that's how I'll communicate with everybody in the car.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, so all the shots basically go through me as the driver. I'm the only one in communication with the precision driver. That way there's never any kind of stepping on each other as far as what's going on. I can be direct contact with him. And then when we have ITC, I'm in contact with them.
Okay.
And then basically orchestrate every shot. Talk into the
Well, maybe not.
Then it's better like
It
this.
keeps getting darker.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll try for it. Try our darndest.
If not, we can punch in a little.
Yeah,
Totally be as close, but do like these low wide angles.
Yep, exactly. That's what I want. Okay.
All right, guys, that's pretty much a wrap for us, at least on this shoot. Shout out to Override, the whole team, for coming out, making this happen, inviting us actually to this shoot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.